Right, hello and welcome to the new patch for Tarkov. Most of this patch is visual effects, and I'm just going to show you that right now. Basically what you want to do to access them is you just go to Escape, Settings, and then POSTFX. Now you've got a bunch of options here. If you enable them, you have to click Enable, and what you need to do is click Visualize down here. You click Visualize, and now you can see your screen as you're changing the effects, which is a great addition. Now brightness, you'll know exactly what brightness does. Really bright, really dark. My only issue with this one at the moment is if you have a high brightness to see indoors, the roads and paths start glowing. So it would be interesting if you could just change indoor brightness and outdoor brightness, but I'm just keeping that as it is for now. Maybe it's 10. It's nice. Saturation just changes the colours, just makes them more vibrant. I'm not, that's a bit too saturated for me. Maybe we'll keep that on. Maybe it's 10. That's a nice change. Now clarity is a big one. I think clarity all the way at the top is just good. As you can see, it sort of makes everything a bit crisper. I think it just makes it easier to spot people at distance. Now colourfulness, I think that's far too much. That's like what people do with reshade. That is a bit too dark for me. I think 20 is a nice balance on there. Now the Luma Sharpen, it changes the lighting effects. I don't know if you can see it like around the grassy areas and whatnot. Again, I kept that on 20. I think it's a reasonable one. Now adaptive sharpen is difficult to see, but if you look at the leaves, you can see them growing bright around the edges. And I think that's like, the normal sharpening. Now, I don't know what color grading does. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's see. Ugh. No thank you. What about this one? Nope. Edward cheese, I don't know. I suppose some of them could be nice. I hope none of them make it really easy to spot PMCs. Now the Colorblind Mood is really like the best feature for people with a disability, because now it doesn't do anything once you put it on. You've got to change the intensity, but you can start putting it up and it changes. You see with these settings, you can see a scar right down the bottom there. But you can change all of these in real time and see what the game's like. But these are the settings I've got. Don't have any Colorblind Mode on, just got the brightness at 10, saturation 10, clarity all the way up, colourfulness 20 and 20. I think it's like as close to the original game as possible, just changing that little bit to make it a bit more bright, a bit more, like normal looking, not as drab. Right, so save those. Now I'm up at Dome here with Monster Scope because, why not? But you can just see how easy it is to spot people. Like one there. But yeah, overall I think these effects are great. I'm not sure if they've changed the visor, because the visor doesn't look as bad. Doesn't look as messy. Haven't tried painkillers. Let's try painkiller effect. That seems to be lessened, or it could just be me imagining it. But yeah, the scope. So right now, staring over at everything there, I'm getting 63 frames. Scope in 56, 54. So it takes about 9-10 frames off. Now I'm not sure if that's the scav there. Way low. Help if I zeroed properly and switched it to single shot. It only goes to 200. There we go. Right. Not the best weapon to use on reserve, but fun nonetheless. But yeah, so they definitely have improved the frame drop by scoping in. They're supposed to fix stutters, but I can't say I've noticed that. Even on offline raid, just before I encountered 2 stutters within 10 minutes. Let's go see how this looks indoors. So even on brightness 10, it is quite bright. There we go, another stutter right there. It's going to take a lot of trial and error to get where you want to with the settings, because like this rocky area right here I don't quite like. So let's see how I can change it to make that look better. Go on to visuals. Right, maybe it's a saturation. No, that doesn't fix it. That does make it a little bit more bright, but saturation's not a problem. Is it brightness? Nope, not brightness. Colourfulness. About Luma Sharpen. Yeah, I think Luma Sharpen down is better. Let's try it like that. They're all very minor changes. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Head over to the garage build and see what it's like inside. See, what I hope doesn't become the normal is that people start using the colorblind mode and playing with really weird graphics, because it, tends to show up PMCs better. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm not sure if they've put any safeguards in place that you can't change the color of NPCs. But you could see back there, like the orange of those scab on the left, the orange of those tankers turned to like a purple. Now there's orange on this P90, so I'm not sure if that's going to make a P90 look purple. It's something that's going to take a lot of trial and error to find out with the community as a whole. I'm not sure if this has now stopped NVIDIA control panel and freestyle from interacting with the game itself. Let's see if we can get some indoor combat, see if it's... Nope, none up here. So, still, the lighting looks beautiful as always, but you put that out, it's still bright enough, you're not going to not see anyone in here. Trying to get some indoor fighting. This is a good one. Yep, another stutter there. So yeah, I think overall this patch has been a fantastic patch. Just giving people the option to change those visualizations both on the fly and representatively inside the game. Fantastic. I don't think I've seen many games do that, where you can you click that visualize button and you can actually fully see what the game's going to look like, making the changes. Because I know myself, if I go into that menu and try and change a few options and then back out, I'm like, okay, what did that really change? But with having the ability to do the slider just there, I do think I've received a performance increase because now, even when I'm recording now, I'm getting 60 frames here. And when I wasn't recording, just an offline mode, I was getting 80. So I do think it's been a small performance increase. Another thing is this offline mode is loaded into like a rainy, misty weather type. So you see like the ground's quite glossy. Everything's got this glossy sheen to it. I'm like, the sky's different. Another stutter. Now is this on or off? Yeah, let's turn that on. So maybe I've just gotten used to this visor, but it does feel a little bit cleaner. But there wasn't anything in the patch notes about it changing. Where's this guy? Am I still zeroed? Yeah, 200. That's probably why. Eventually got him. So yeah, that was another stutter there. That's like 5 stutters in, 12 minutes of game time. Not see, because when they worded it in the patch notes where they said fixed various freezing issues, I was hoping that was meant the stuttering issues, but as it would appear, unless I've just the exception to the rule, it hasn't lessened them really. So yeah, that's all the settings. Let's go back into this train yard so we can see what it's like inside. It's quite bright. This isn't the darkest building. But I would encourage you to get on, have a play around, get yourself on different maps. I think that's what I'd like them to add, is perhaps profile specific maps. So for example, woods, very, very green map. Now, maybe it's the colour palette, the profile and settings you're choosing for woods won't really work on reserve customs. It's a very industrial map, or factory for example. So what would be good is if they had like just POSTFX and they had like a profile selector down here, so they could be like, okay, well I want to select woods and I want that to play when I'm on woods, rather than having to go on and be like, okay, so what do I need for wood? So well, I want to turn the colourfulness down because I don't want the trees to be too green. It sounds like a very non-issue, but I think it would be a nice addition. I think this is great as is. I think I would just be icing on the cake. I hope this video has helped you. This is by no means the best settings. It's just a quick look at what you can do with the settings and what each of the individual settings themselves do. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in next time.